The 144,000 referenced in the book of Revelation are depicted as a group of individuals sealed by God in the final days of humanity. The scripture states that 12,000 individuals from each of the 12 tribes of Israel are sealed, culminating in a total of 144,000. In spiritual and theological interpretations, these individuals are often perceived as having been chosen for a significant role within God's divine plan, embodying a total commitment to Him. They are typically regarded as shielded from the plagues and tribulations that will manifest during the end times. Interpretations of who the 144,000 are vary among different religious traditions and scholars. Some view them as literal descendants of Israel, while others interpret them symbolically, representing a broader collective of faithful servants of God across all nations and eras. In various eschatological visions, these 144,000 illustrate the pinnacle of fidelity and adherence to spiritual values amid challenging circumstances. The symbolism associated with the 144,000 in Revelation often highlights their function as witnesses and truth-bearers during tumultuous times, suggesting a deep spiritual connection with God. The sealing mentioned in Revelation 7:3, where an angel ascends with the seal of the living God, holds significant importance. Many interpret this sealing as a manifestation of divine protection against both spiritual and physical threats during the end times. It additionally symbolizes God's ownership and safeguarding of those who remain faithful to Him. Regardless of the perspective, the 144,000 are perceived as devoted servants of God, selected for their purity and dedication. They hold an essential position with a unique mission, underscoring their importance within the heavenly hierarchy and God's overarching plan during challenging periods detailed in the scriptures. These 144,000 individuals begin their earthly mission as ordinary people undergoing an awakening process. Their memories are believed to be programmed for revelation at an opportune moment. Soon, they will unveil their true identities as though they exist solely for this mission. Some spiritual scholars suggest they may not recall their past lives, while others foretell a significant conflict between dark and light forces that will persist as long as humanity exists. You may be familiar with the concept of end times or the apocalypse. However, the anticipated outcome is not an end, but rather the ascension of humanity to a heightened state of consciousness. This transformation is underway, with many individuals awakening to their true identities and missions. The 144,000 are poised to lead this ascension through their remarkable abilities and advanced knowledge, setting the stage for the next level of human consciousness. This struggle will not manifest through physical warfare, but rather as an ongoing battle between darkness and light, enduring as long as humanity remains. Darkness symbolizes the negativity and evil within us, aligning with the notion of saving the world. The 144,000 will be able to emit an energy that can safeguard against malevolent forces. Like superheroes, they are here to assist humanity in overcoming the shadows surrounding them. They will be able to heal individuals in multiple dimensions, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, thanks to their potent energy. This period does not signify the end of times. Instead, it suggests a reorganization of humanity as it progresses toward a new golden age. This is where the 144,000 play a crucial role. Once fully awakened, these exceptional individuals will become the world's healers. The transformative change has already commenced, notably when circumstances appear to worsen. At such times, the 144,000 will be summoned to heal, inspire, and liberate those ensnared in darkness, battling against those who seek to keep humanity in a state of slumber. So, do you think you might be among the 144,000? Let's consider 10 signs that could indicate this. You've consistently resonated with superheroes and heroic figures, even as an adult. From childhood, many are captivated by these characters, drawn to their epic journeys and the courage with which they confront adversity to promote justice and goodness in the world. For those chosen, this admiration is not merely a phase. It is a lasting reflection of their identity and the role they perceive themselves as destined to play. This persistent identification with heroic figures implies a profound connection to the values of justice, bravery, and the protection of others. The selected individuals perceive these heroes as models of behavior they strive to emulate. They possess a profound sense of duty and an innate awareness that their purpose is to effect positive change and protect and guide others during challenging times. Additionally, akin to superheroes, the chosen ones often feel summoned to fulfill a higher mission, carrying the weight of the responsibilities that accompany such a calling. Their identification with superheroes stems not only from the extraordinary abilities they exhibit, but also from their steadfast dedication to their causes and their willingness to make personal sacrifices for the greater good. This emotional and spiritual connection with heroic figures highlights the chosen one's intrinsic desire to transcend ordinary human constraints. They are motivated by a wish to assist humanity in achieving a new level of awareness and existence, much like the heroes who aim to save the world through physical confrontations and by elevating the collective spirit. Many of the chosen ones sense an inclination towards a greater purpose, even if they cannot precisely articulate what that purpose is. This awareness often takes shape early in life, as they may feel out of sync with conventional molds or societal norms. They experience an underlying restlessness, a yearning that everyday activities and accomplishments fail to satisfy. This doesn't imply they are perpetually discontent. Instead, they possess a profound drive towards something more significant, something yet to be uncovered or realized. This feeling of destiny can manifest in diverse forms. Some individuals may feel compelled to engage in humanitarian initiatives, while others may seek enlightenment through ancient philosophies and spiritual teachings. It is common for these people to become involved in professions or activities that focus on aiding others, healing, teaching, or otherwise contributing to the collective well-being. Internally, this sense of being destined for something larger is often coupled with an intense spiritual connection. The chosen ones frequently perceive themselves as guided by a higher force, feeling like instruments of a divine purpose. This can incite a lifelong spiritual quest, prioritizing personal growth and the expansion of consciousness. This conviction also serves as a wellspring of strength and motivation. Despite facing obstacles and challenges, their belief in a higher purpose breeds a reservoir of hope and resilience. Deep down, these individuals understand that each experience contributes to the path they are meant to follow, with each lesson paving the way for a greater role that remains to be revealed. Additionally, these individuals have a robust drive for social or environmental change. They harbor an almost sacred obligation to act as catalysts for positive transformation, be it in societal structures or ecological systems. Their sense of urgency often surpasses mere concern. It becomes a vocation rooted in their very being. For the chosen ones, the quest for meaningful change is not a casual interest or a fleeting hobby. They are typically found leading or actively participating in movements dedicated to addressing social injustices, safeguarding the environment, and advocating for sustainable policies. This commitment frequently shapes their professional paths and personal pursuits as they opt for careers and hobbies that enable them to effect direct change in these areas. This dedication is also reflected in their daily lives, characterized by mindful personal choices aligned with their values of justice and sustainability, extending from dietary habits to responsible consumption. Their presence tends to foster a calming and inspiring aura, encouraging others to consider their own choices and the broader impact they can have on the world. Moreover, the comprehension of spiritual concepts, elevated knowledge and wisdom comes naturally to them. For those chosen among the 144,000, an innate understanding of these topics does not require extensive searching. It feels as if this knowledge is inherently embedded within them. From a young age, these individuals exhibit unusual depth of thought and an unquenchable curiosity regarding existential themes, the cosmos, and the spiritual laws that govern existence. This inherent ability to grasp and connect with concepts, often seen as abstract or complex, is a distinguishing feature of the chosen ones. They are typically the ones who find solace and enlightenment in spiritual philosophies and teachings, assimilating and internalizing this knowledge in a manner that seems to transcend traditional education. For them, exploring the essence of the soul, the purpose of life, or the interconnectedness of all things is not merely intellectually enriching, it constitutes a vital aspect of their identity. This natural affinity for spirituality positions them as intuitive guides for others. They can articulate complex esoteric ideas in ways that are both accessible and relevant to those around them. Their wisdom is generously shared, reflecting their dedication to fostering growth and evolution in others. Furthermore, this intrinsic understanding enables them to live following elevated spiritual principles. They discuss values such as integrity, compassion, and unity, and manifest these ideals through their daily actions, positively impacting those they encounter. Thus, their wisdom is theoretical and deeply practical, influencing their interactions with the world and cultivating a reality that resonates with the highest spiritual ideals. While they experience unconditional love for all individuals, they may simultaneously feel frustration or disillusionment with the current state of humanity. Among the selected 144,000, this striking emotional duality is prevalent. Their unconditional love is grounded in recognizing that each person embodies a divine essence deserving of respect and compassion. They look beyond superficial traits and actions, perceiving the pure essence inherent in each individual. This love is characterized by patience and forgiveness, extending even toward those who may act in harmful ways. Yet this expansive perspective also brings a heightened awareness of humanity's shortcomings and darker aspects. The chosen ones may feel profoundly troubled by the injustices, cruelty, and selfish actions they observe. Their sensitivity to the contradictions of human nature, where immense potential for good coexists with profound capacity for harm, can elicit feelings of repulsion toward behaviors that contradict true human potential. This interplay of unconditional love and aversion to humanity's current state propels many chosen individuals to engage actively in healing, teaching, and transformative endeavors. They are driven by a mission to elevate human consciousness, enabling more individuals to align with their authentic spiritual nature. This drive emerges not from judgment, but from a deep-seated desire to witness humanity achieve its highest potential. In this context, the chosen ones maintain a delicate equilibrium between fostering hope and love, while also addressing the negative aspects of human behavior. This journey presents both challenges and rewards, fueled by the conviction that every act of kindness and each truth spoken contributes to the necessary global transformation for humanity to reach its ultimate potential. Many among the chosen 144,000 may grapple with panic attacks and anxiety, a common experience stemming from their heightened sensitivity and acute awareness of their surroundings. Their enhanced capacity to perceive energies, emotions, and tensions can sometimes overwhelm them, resulting in emotional and psychological strain. Due to their profound connection with spiritual and energetic realms, these individuals may be particularly affected by the dissonance and chaos in the material world. While fostering deep compassion and empathy, this sensitivity also makes them susceptible to negative stimuli that others may successfully ignore. When the weight of global injustices, environmental challenges, and human suffering becomes too intense, it may lead to anxiety or panic attacks. The internal conflict arising from their idealistic vision of a better world, juxtaposed with the harsh reality of existing conditions, further exacerbates their anxiety. This tension can foster feelings of emotional isolation, with panic attacks manifesting as both physical and psychological reactions to built-up stress. However, these experiences often give chosen individuals opportunities to enhance their self-awareness and healing capabilities. Many discover effective coping mechanisms such as meditation, mindfulness practices, and breathing exercises to alleviate anxiety and manage panic responses. These strategies lessen symptoms and empower them to serve others more effectively. You can recognize the connections between opposing dualities such as science and spirituality, good and evil, and technology and nature. Those selected from the 144,000 possess a unique ability to perceive the links between these seemingly contradictory concepts, facilitating a deeper understanding and greater harmony in the world. These individuals comprehend that, at a fundamental level, these dualities are simply different manifestations of a singular truth or reality seen from various perspectives. They transcend conventional boundaries of thought, integrating insights and practices from both spiritual and scientific realms to cultivate a more holistic understanding of existence. For instance, while many consider science and spirituality as distinct or conflicting domains, the chosen ones recognize them as alternative approaches to addressing the same essential questions about life and the universe. They harmonize spiritual principles with scientific advancements, fostering a worldview that respects and utilizes both spheres to advance human and spiritual development. Likewise, the chosen ones grasp the nuances of good and evil, acknowledging that actions and circumstances are not solely black or white, but occupy a spectrum shaped by numerous factors. They understand that genuine transformation arises from addressing these matters with compassion and empathy for the human conditions that influence behaviors and beliefs. In conclusion, those selected from the 144,000 harbors a profound love for life in all its manifestations. They feel deeply troubled by the afflictions suffered by the world and cannot accept injustice. They continually endeavor to illuminate the lives of others, serving as beacons of inspiration. So, dear friends, if you find these attributes resonate with you, consider that, regardless of how you perceive them, you may be among the chosen of the 144,000. These individuals are destined for a special purpose from birth, and perhaps you are one of them, awaiting the right moment to awaken. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it enjoyable, you know what to do. Thank you all, and see you at our next meeting.